Hey, it's Brunch with Brian, your home investing live stream every weekday. And we like to have fun here. And it happens to be Elvis's birthday. I'm all shook up. Okay, guess what? There was a whole bus. Today we're going to talk about a lesson that Elvis can actually teach you about TieDowns. TieDowns. Now, what are TieDowns? You may not even know. It's a big real estate concept that you should know and definitely be employing. So I want to do a little thing on Elvis today. You know, there was actually, I heard about a bus full of Elvis impersonators on their way to Vegas. And they actually, the bus driver fell asleep and they went off in a ditch. Fortunately, nobody was hurt, but they were all shook up. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, that's all my Elvis for today. So what can Elvis teach us about TieDowns, guys? Well, when we're smiling, I usually like to do deep breathing, but I'm going to skip over that right now. I'm going to get into this Elvis. Now, you guys know we usually like to do, on Fridays, we like to do Brunch with Brian in the formal dining room. So it's Formal Dining Room Friday. So we like to actually do it in the dining room and light the candles. Now, what can Elvis teach us? So what are TieDowns, guys? TieDowns is a concept in real estate, and it works with sellers and buyers. And it's different with sellers and buyers. With sellers, what you're trying to do is you're trying to actually have the tie down based on the offer. Okay, now with a buyer, the tie down is going to be based on two things, the offer and the property. And so when you do a tie down, what is a tie down? It's relating. Okay, I want you to write this down. This is important. So a tie down is relating a feature of the home to the buyer's particular situation. Okay, now with a seller, it'd be relating a feature of the deal to the seller's personal situation. And that's what I always thought about Elvis. What made Elvis so incredibly popular and what made him so special was, you know, sometimes you approach a situation and you think, and there's some of you guys that are big thinker brains and you're going to think your way through. And then there's some of you guys that are more feeling. And that's what Elvis was so great at. Elvis was great at making you feel the music and make you feel what he was singing, like he was really feeling it. Okay, so that's what I want you to do with your sellers and buyers. I don't want this to be an intellectual exercise where they read a list of benefits to them as a seller, or they read a list of features on the property as a buyer and just stay emotionally unattached. I want you to get people involved. And sometimes that takes getting on the phone with them and finding out, and it absolutely takes building rapport. Because if you don't build that rapport, you're not going to find out their hot buttons. This is a very important key series in the whole sales process here. And that's that building rapport to find out the hot buttons. Write that down, guys. And when you're talking to a seller, what's motivating them? Is it a quick move out? Are they already, their wife already moved and they have to stay in the house and they want to get out of there? And is it just quick instant sale? Is that what they're looking for? Quick close? Or are they looking for, you know, what is their particular situation? Are they okay with giving you a monthly payment and letting you know? Some sellers' hot buttons will preclude them allowing you to make monthly payments over a long period of time. So they're not going to be your huckleberry. That's not your target. You want somebody who's okay with taking monthly payments in the creative financing world. So what's the other? On buyers, many times the tie downs are related to the features of the house. So let's say they're looking at a property of yours, or you're walking them through a property, or you're doing one of your open houses. Now we love virtual open houses now. So you're doing this open house, or you're talking to the person, or you're taking them through on a private tour and you're showing them the features of the property. Oh, look at that fireplace. And oh, little Timmy and Sally, this Christmas, won't that be so nice? Where are you going to put the Christmas tree? Okay, right over there. And then the fireplace and the presents and everything. So you're making it real to their situation. You're relating a feature of the home to their personal situation, or in the case of a seller, relating a feature of the deal to their personal situations. Now, in a seller's case, you relate a feature of like no commissions, no closing costs, instant sale, whatever, no hassles. Maybe the last thing they ever want to do is show this house or fix it up. They really don't want to fix that house up. And so they know, all the agents are telling them, you got to fix it up or else we can't sell it. So you come along and you say, I don't care, I'll buy it as is, no problems. And you make that real. Won't that be so easy? You'll just be able to get in your car and drive away. And you know what? Leave anything you want in the house. I'll take care of everything. Just the freedom, give them that sense of freedom. Give them a feeling. Tie it down to their personal situation. Don't you want to go and get with Betty? She moved to Milwaukee and she's waiting there for you, and you've got to go. I was born in Milwaukee, that's why I've been there. But she's waiting and you've got to go and see her and everything. And won't that be so great when you can just walk away? So really relating the feature of the deal or the feature of the home to their personal situation. So that's what Elvis can teach us, provoking emotion, making people feel it, not just like a list of benefits or terms, making it personal to their situation. So I love TieDowns. I'll tell you, Lynette was a master at TieDowns. Now, Lynette, my lovely wife of 35 years, she actually was #1 in new home sales because she was so amazing at the TieDowns, because she'd just take a customer off the street, walk them through the models and do constant TieDowns. First you do the building report to find their hot buttons, then you just hit those hot buttons. Well, won't this be great? Oh, the pool, oh, that's gonna be so perfect. And your little puppy loves to swim. Oh, that's even better, So that's the lesson for today, guys, is lessons Elvis can teach us about TieDowns. And it's Elvis's birthday today. Coincidentally enough, it's a lot of really cool famous people's birthday today. David Bowie, who I was a huge fan of David Bowie. It's actually David Bowie's birthday today. And it's actually also Stephen Hawking's birthday. So a lot of really great people. Elvis, Stephen Hawking, and David Bowie were all born on the same day. And you wouldn't think it, but Stephen Hawking outlived both of them. That's kind of crazy, huh? So what's green and sings? Elvis Parsley. All right. So guys, let's do a couple of deep breaths at the end. Ready? With the smile. Okay, another deep breath. With a smile. Loosen up your shoulders. One last one before I say goodbye. Okay, you're doing that with me, right? Awesome. Okay, so guys, until we see you next week on Brunch with Brian, I think we might do some fun posts over the weekend. But if not, we'll see you next Monday morning right here on Brunch with Brian, your home investing live stream. Until then, keep expecting success. Go take a bunch of action on this weekend and talk to a bunch of sellers. Go out and see some properties. So I will see you Monday. And until then, take care and keep taking action.